So here's the question. Captain A's Captain Asson, um, he knows that our boy's coming and probably has a few irrelevant friends with him, right? Is this the intention? Did he basically abduct our girl, Anue, for her healing powers? It seems so because she has extraordinary healing powers. Some of the other people there in the room couldn't believe what she was doing. So she definitely stands out. She's not just some run of the mill healer. And maybe some of her other powers are the same way, right? I think her shield powers were considered extraordinary as well. And the fact she was able to walk through a shield. So is it that, or was she just a lure to get our boy to come in early so you can take him off the board so that when you do invade or whatever your end game is, then you have one less person to deal with. You know, because especially with his untapped potential, like if he reaches his full potential, by the time you're ready for to take action, then he can be a force to be reckoned with. So, do you want to take him off the board, or did you just want her? But it's a necessary consequence of you taking her. This is now something you know you're going to have to deal with. So that's why you're expecting it to happen. I think it's both. I think he plays a deeper game. Like she is valuable, and bringing her gets a piece off the board. So win, win, win. Right? They call that the Xantos gambit. Right? No matter what happens, you win. You take her, and our boy does invade. Like maybe he's held under lock and key, and the other people don't let him be idiotic and do anything. Then you win because you get the healer. Or you take her, he comes, and he gets her back, but you kill him, and she gets away, but then you kill him. You win because you lose her, but then you take a piece off the board. You could really hurt you later. Or you take her, he comes, and you kill him, and you keep her. Win-win. You win both of them. The only way you lose completely is if you take her, he comes in, and he takes her back, and you don't kill him. And even then, it depends on how valuable it was to have Grimjaw healed. But you're the one who took the arm away in the first place. So how much do you care about that, right? So in other words, like there's 4 possible outcomes. He wins 3 of them. That's a really smart tactician right there, right? So you wonder, where is he coming from? What's he thinking of? What matters to him? Maybe he doesn't care about Ichigo at all. Maybe he doesn't think he has any potential to hurt him, so he doesn't care what happened. He literally doesn't care. But he can anticipate it happening, so that's why he said, "Here they come," they arrived, or whatever it was, right? It's interesting. He's one of my favorite anime villains because he's smart, he's evil, and he's not like ranting emotionally. Like I enjoy the emotional rants and the hysterical, dramatic, overly dramatic villains. But I've seen so many of them that you get a different flavor, which is what this guy is. You really appreciate that other flavor. I've always been kind of the cold, methodical, strategic, and tactical villain. Who's that blue dude from Star Wars? Grand Admiral Thrawn. One of my favorite kinds. That's one of my favorite kinds of villains. They're cold, analytical, tactical, strategic, and they're not ruled by their emotions, and they don't have these long monologues and these long rants. They just get shit done. Hannibal, right? Those are the kinds I like the most. But the other kind definitely have their place, and I do enjoy them. But he's the kind of villain I like the most. Is what I'm saying. All right. Having said that, let's go and get into it. We're at episode 144, and we are going on 1, 3, 2, 1. I'm with you so far. I say again though, the old man seems like he's more powerful than everybody else in the entire Soul Society. What is the problem with him defending? And you can keep people on Earth, right? Maybe he can only go for a certain period of time, Or maybe he knows, like, if he goes all out, if he uses everything he has one more time, he's dead, so you need the other people. I don't know. There could be variables here I'm not considering. But something's going on there, right? Yeah. Here, let me open this sky sphincter. With his comfortable shoes. More comfortable than blocks of wood, anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be great, no. I don't know how much of a choice you had. She didn't pack a bag, so she just could wear the one outfit. It's the only outfit I think that's the only thing we ever see her wear, isn't it? Other than like nightgowns or something. What the hell? Oh, okay. It looked like a one of those commercials there for a second where they have the phone number you call. I think it was the font. I don't think we can make any assumptions right now. Yeah. Don't be sliding into my DMs. No, he is not. You better apologize. Yeah. This is what we're doing, huh? What a dick. Speaking of sliding in DMs, what the hell was that just now? That you just kind of slid into the action there. Did Of all the words we could use to describe the condition you guys currently are in, safe is at the bottom of the list. The hell are you talking about safe? Where the F is safe? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, you moron. The hell did you just do? Here comes fun. Oh boy, that's even worse than I thought. Thanks again for your contribution to this enterprise, moron. We're doing it anyway. Yeah, anything's fine. We'll take anything. Ah, shit. Incompetent. Hey, that was a nice catch. Consider that man's about 250, 280 pounds. Maybe not. Maybe not. He may not be as stocky as I think he is, but he's a tall effer. Now you're trying to deadlift 500 pounds. Jesus, he is strong as hell, man. Ichigo. So that means it stopped falling. Because if it hadn't stopped falling, you'd all three be dead. Stop touching the walls. Idiot. Well, as long as you understand. I'm fine with you being sorry as long as you understand. Yeah, I'm sure. You wandered into somewhere strange. I think that's an accurate assessment of the situation, yes. Oh, you dumbass. I like how they just freeze when they set off the trap. Yo, no shit. That would be the walls that collapse or some shit, right? It's probably our impending death. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to know either. Oh, that's not so bad. I thought it was going to be water. Yeah, we saw this in Indiana Jones one time. He said, now's not the time to be impressed. He's got this. Like I said, he's stocky as hell. At least 250 pounds. Let me hit this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they actually show the friction of the feet against the floor. Never seen that before. The actual physics of the situation. Let me just hit this sumbitch. That's right. Get out of my face. That tells me that the floor is slightly slanted to accommodate this, right? Otherwise, it would stop. It was going to keep moving. How you can't control. You got to step on the floor. You don't have to touch the walls. You have to step on the floor. Sooner or later, you're going to set off a trap. That's what it is. You know. How big is that hand? That's not good. That is not good. That seems like a really big hand. Yeah. Yeah, get your ass out of here. You think that son of a bitch knows anything? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much he is. You're underground. You're underground. Yeah. No, I've said this before. I want a building with no windows because F windows. But typically, if there's no windows, it means you're underground. Well, we're finally out. I thought we saw the sky up there. That means we're out, right? Was that just the ceiling? What the hell? Oh, Jesus. This Grimdraw? This is Grimdraw. You got a problem. Then this is Big Boy. Well, now we gotta fight. He's one big dude, man. You can put your tongue back in your mouth, moron. That's not Grimdraw in front of him? Damn. I don't understand why that was necessary. It's 2-on-2. I guess we can, this is okay. He can save his strength. Right. I see. They can talk and, right. That's what we're looking at here. So they're big dumb bastards, is what we're saying. Yeah. Let the big dumb bastard fight the big dumb bastard. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah, I guess that's not Grimdarl. That's just some random dude. At least he knows he's stupid. Well, in a minute here, it's not going to matter how smart or stupid you are because you're going to be dead. Just say it. At least he's fast. don't like his antennae weapons. Whatever those things are. Fingers? Maybe they're just fingers. Shut up. Jesus. This is one big dude, man. His arms are out of proportion. We told you to save your stamina. You need to listen to orders, man. That's right, kick his ass. Ass over tea kettle. You better disappear, you little bitch. How many times I gotta tell him the same thing though? Like this is about the fifth or sixth time I've told him this. At some point you just have gotta acquiesce, right? He's gonna double fist punch like Captain Kirk. These guys are a problem for being of low intelligence. Right? Together, they make one complete attack. Look at her switch. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that shit. Yeah. Hater. Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't have to be fast if you're just standing here, dumbass. Get effing wrecked. The bigger they are, the harder they fall on top of you. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to fall in. Yeah. That'd have been sweet. Right. He didn't like that shit. He's got a headache now. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Now let me do what I do. Oh, shit. Retaliation. Hitting that dude in the face felt like retaliation to me. That felt pretty good. He's done leveled up, man. It's not a bow, it's a bowl. See? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, damn. I feel a little sadistic laughing at his pain, but I shouldn't. Because F this guy. I'm stronger than you. Yeah, I thought you were strong, man. What the hell? Is that all you got? Little bitch. I don't like his out of proportion arms. His arms are out of proportion to the rest of his body, and his hands are too big for his arms. The whole thing just doesn't work for me. It's like some uncanny valley shit. Get this bitch out of here. I know he's supposed to look out of proportion. I'm just saying I don't like it. Where are you running to, little boy? Yeah. Yeah. You trying to run, man. You look like Birdhead and shit. But Flash Step sounds more cool. Well, not surprised. Oh, Jesus. That's not very nice. Well, at least he's confident. He's got a machine gun man, now, man. Essentially. A machine crossbow. You're talking shit right up until this arrow goes up your ass. Just say it. 108. That's a lost number. I can shoot 200 in a second. Ooh, shit. Get wrecked, bitch. Well, that hurts. Good. Sayonara. Breathing a little hard there, buddy. You should start doing cardio a little bit more. See, it's all about size of this bitch. It's about power, man. Size don't matter. Power. Strength. Oh, shit. Ew. What the hell is the anime obsessed with tongues for, man? Why? Yeah, well, that's why you don't use your tongue as a weapon. Damn. They got me laughing so much this episode that my eyes are burning. I'm going to shove that tongue down your throat. It's not going to be comfortable. So, in other words, if you quit, I'll stop hurting you. Never mind. He said he's not going to stop this time. Shit. That's just mean. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I wonder, are we going to finish both guys off, like, right now? Like, in other words, in the first 2 minutes of the next episode, they're going to be finished? Why wouldn't you just finish it here? Why would you cliffhang when it looks like we're guaranteed to win? The only two reasons I can think of is they're going to be interrupted and they're not going to win, or there's going to be some other kind of reversal, or you just think it's cool, like, you know, you don't think, like, if you resolve this that people want to come back for the next episode. I mean, I don't have that problem. I think I'd rather you just wrap this shit up, because clearly these guys are no match for you. But this is a great demonstration of why they should come, because our boy could have killed both of these guys, right? But he doesn't need to. He can save his shit because these two guys can handle this stuff. So it's a good demonstration of what they can do, which I like.